Hello everyone! At the request of one of my subscribers, I made a tutorial on basic principle of animation. Let's consider them together. Timing and spacing. Timing is time, the time it takes for your ball to move. The more time we set, the slower the ball will move. Spacing reflects the nature of the movement. To better understand this, I draw frames. As you can see, the ball can move for the same time, but in different areas. This movement can speed up or slow down. This parameter is adjusted using curves. Squash and stretch. Consider a simple stand. Falling ball. The animation looks strange now. Let's compare it to another animation. Much better. We achieve this by adding scale animation. It is important that the volume does not change when the proportion of the body change. Stretch ahead and pose to pose. Stretch ahead is a frame-by-frame animation. This method is most suitable for animation fluid fire explosion. I also used this method when tracking video. Pose to pose. You create key points for the pose, and after you or program make frames between them. Arcs. Consider a simple stand. Bouncing ball. The animation looks strange now. Here is the follow path, the animation. Now let's compare this animation with another one. Much better. We changed the trajectory to arc, and the result immediately became better. Follow through and overlap. Let's consider a simple animation. Now the animation is boring. Let's compare with another. This principle is based on kinematic. As you can see, we have add animation for the second object from the top. The animation looks better now. Slow in and slow down. Let's consider a simple animation. The ball jump up. The animation looks strange now. Here are the curves for this case. Now let's look another animation. Much better. What changed? We have adjusted the curves by adding easy in and easy out. Anticipation. The same bouncing ball stand. There's something missing in animation. Let's compare with other animation. Now the movement of the ball is more natural. We add squish to the ball before jumping. This is exactly the anticipation method. In other words, before each action there is preparation action. Just like before jumping, we usually sit down a little. Secondary action. This technique is used to make the animation more lively. Other two animation, without and with turn of the head and a blink. It can also be an animation of additional element of the character, for example, swimming a flashlight. Exaggeration. The method is used to add more effect of the action. Other two animation. First, fright. The second, exaggeration fright with hair and camera animation. Solid drawing. The method is more about choosing a pose for the animation. Look, a man pulls something out of a hat. Everything is obvious. To check your obvious pose, paint the character in a uniform color. It is not so obvious now. Compare this to another pose. The person takes something out of the hat, but if we paint everything again, then this time everything will remain as obvious. The second pose is better than the first. Appeal. This object is related to character creation. The main idea is to keep your character as interesting and personal as possible. Here a comparison of the two characters. Staging. The principle applies to staging a shot. Not very interesting. Now the picture has become more interesting. We have put the accent on the right point. Well, that's all for today. Thank you all and take care of yourself.